Yes, this is my most hilarious shirt. The 5 signs of laziness. 1. Are you laughing yet? I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute. You good? Alright. Anyway, I was playing a game earlier. 2001. Very, very tragic year for us all, wasn't it? Kind of like how this one is. With the coronavirus and everything. Not only did we have 9/11, not only did we have a series of anthrax attacks just right around that same time, but we honestly had one of the most split film years ever. And it was also the year that I was born. That's not why it's chaotic, but still, it was also my birth year. Why didn't I wait until the end to do this list? I don't really know. But since it's March, I want to get this over with so that way I can get ready for the 2002 list. Because I'm doing 2 lists per month so I can get up to 2020 by December. So, yeah, there were a lot of good films like comedies, dramas, and even horror films. And who knows, maybe even action films. I don't know. Romantic comedies, thrillers, fantasy. Who knows? But I decided that today I'm going to be counting down my top 7 favorite movies from 2001. So, make sure that you got your Mountain Holla. I don't have any Mountain Dew. But I'm going to be giving a holla out to the top 7 best films of 2001. Holla! Number 7 is Hannibal. Talk about a really rare sequel that rises above the original. Okay, I'm quoting the literal back of the box, but still. Hannibal is honestly a really intimidating looking 2-hour, 11-minute long sequel to The Silence of the Lambs that came out, who the fuck cares? But, in case you're wondering, 10 years have passed since FBI agent Clarice Starling, faced the ingenious Dr. Hannibal Lecter, played by Anthony Hopkins, once again. And now he is re-emerged in Florence, Italy, ready to start another game of cat and mouse with his favorite victim. Now, I will not lie, the movie's tone and pacing are all really well done. The Nostalgia Critic did a review on it, and that really got me wanting to see this sequel. I saw bits and pieces of The Silence of the Lambs, but after seeing clips of this from his review, I honestly got... I forgot the shelf was over here now. In case you don't know, I did rearrange the room, so it's over here now. Silence of the Lambs, it's on that shelf, but everything's out of order right now, so I gotta organize it again, because I've had work and I didn't get a chance to. But still, this is definitely a really, really good sequel. There's nothing else to say, but go see Hannibal. Because, like, the thrills and chills are definitely there. Never forget that brain scene. Yeah. Number 6. From Hell. Get it? 6? Hell? 666? Yeah, you get it. Johnny Depp and Heather Graham go so well together in this. I mean, seriously, From Hell. The atmosphere is great. The 2-hour running time. It's 121 minutes. But, yeah, it's 2001. It's the story of Jack the Ripper. And Johnny Depp and Heather Graham play these 2 characters in this engrossing, stylish thriller. That is honestly true. Damn, it is so windy outside. Yeah, if you couldn't hear that just now, that was a bunch of wind. My window's kind of broken, so you can probably hear it rattling sometimes. Anyway, the pacing of this is something that you would only see in, well, a movie. Ow. But it says here, while Jack the Ripper ruled the streets of London, terror reigned supreme. His crimes were unspeakable, and his bloodlust was unquenchable. His identity, however, was unknown. Until now. This movie is so good that if you haven't seen this movie, From Hell, it is definitely a film that grips tighter than a chokehold and cuts as deep as a knife. Number 5. Look at that. Another horror film. Last one, I promise. Jeepers fucking Creepers. What can I say about this? The most scary and stylish horror movie of 2001 is Jeepers Creepers. I'm telling you that right now. When I do my favorite horror films of certain years lists, I can tell you this is going to be possibly number 1 on that list. Because seriously, Jeepers Creepers is so much sheer terror. It is so spooky and jolting. Despite it having a 90-minute running time, wow, the pacing is super, super good. Like, it's well on time. The ending is something that you might want to make sure that you're not alone to see, because it really gives you, well, the jeeps and creeps. It's about a couple of homeward bound teens, played by Gina Phillips and Justin Long, who are nearly run off the road by a maniac in a beat-up truck, but they later spot him shoving what appears to be a body down a sewer pipe. When they stop to investigate, they discover that the grisly reality at the bottom of that pipe is so much worse than they could have suspected, and they are now the targets of an evil that's far more unspeakable and unstoppable than they've ever imagined. Now, I haven't seen 2 or 3, but let's just say, when I see 2 and 3, this one may change as being the best out of the 3, but right now, this is honestly one of the best in terms of horror for 2001. Definitely the most stylish and absolute clever idea. Take it as Freddy, like the look of Freddy, being black all over, and like Jason Voorhees, where he can't die no matter what you hit him with, and Michael Myers never knowing when he's going to pop up. See how this all blends together? This movie gets it! yeah, this movie really gets it. It does. It's fucking terrifying. But seriously, Jeepers Creepers is definitely a movie that will give you the jeeps and creeps. Number 4. Oh, I'm not gonna have very many friends with this one, I don't think. Jurassic Park 3. Uh-huh. Now, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about this, not even a full minute. We're 9 minutes in, right? Yep. Isn't that right? Yeah. We're 9 minutes in, so I'm just gonna say, this is definitely it's a thrilling movie. It's okay. It's not the best out of the entire series, but it is one of the best of 2001, simply because the animation's better, the effects are better, the story is a lot more developed, and it's a quick little 93-minute movie. Yeah, I really think that this actually, well, it's the best prehistoric times movie of 2001. Yeah. But that's all I really have to say about it. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's basically the first one on steroids, except shorter. But it's not the best. Jurassic Park 3. Moving on. characters aren't really the best developed. Okay. Number 3. I wanted to do a further thoughts on this, and I might get to that. But for now, number 3 is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah, I find this one to be a guilty pleasure of mine. Will I do a top 7 guilty pleasures list? Absolutely. Will this be on there? No. But I will say this is kind of a guilty pleasure for me, simply because, well, even though it takes 98 fucking minutes for them to actually get to the Sorcerer's Stone, what the damn thing is called, I can safely say the pacing after that is really good. Seriously, when they get to the Sorcerer's Stone stuff halfway through, it's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, it's very quick, it's very good. We got character development, we're developing the characters as the story goes on. The adventure never stops, but the first 90 minutes or so of the movie is just sitting around talking, just a lot of getting to know the setting. And I know that's what they're trying to do. I don't hate this movie, I just don't think that it was developed all that well. Like, not as thoroughly. If you like the film, that's fine, good on you. But definitely don't say that this is a good 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours, holy shit. But seriously, this is basically the Wizard of Oz of its time. I don't agree. I agree the second one is, except with a little bit more darker elements. Kind of like Oz the Great and Powerful, which I want to review. But that movie was dark. This movie, well, it's not so much related to the book. Other than that, I think that the tone and the atmosphere is pretty good, so I would recommend this only if you want to start off the series. I would say jump about halfway in if you want to get to the story stuff, but other than that, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is definitely one hell of a magical beginning of a great fantasy saga. One of the greatest fantasy sagas, if not the greatest. But I will say the animation and the effects are pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty decent for 2001. Anyway, moving along. Wait. This one. Now, if you guys don't remember, I just did a review of this for St. Patrick's Day. And, let's see, what day was that? Just a couple of days ago. Alright, well, I'm just gonna sum up what I really like about this. Yeah. Cat hairs. There we go. Cat must have been rubbing all over this thing. There's cat hair on it. Shrek. The first one. Yeah, it does look different from the last time you saw it. That's because I had to cut it up a little more. Because it was falling apart. Damn, this cat hair. Now, what do I like about it? I'll just sum it up. It's good pacing, good atmosphere, good tone, very good twist on fairy tale stories, good humor, very good romance, a lot of really nice action in the third act, but I would say I kind of wanted a little more out of it. Like, if they took the story just a little bit further, I mean, the story's 93 minutes, same time as Jurassic Park 3, but if you made the movie roughly 100 minutes, this could actually have worked a little better. But that's all I really have to say about it. I still really recommend this one as the definitive one, other than 3, but still the definitive one. Does that mean that I hate the other films? No. I just think this one is a really great start. Other than Puss in Boots, which I will get to eventually, but there you go, Shrek. A little further thoughts on that. Am I going to do a further thoughts? No. That film, I talked about it already. I've explained everything in my review and this video. So, anyway, honorable mention time. Oh yeah, honorable mention. Unfortunately, there's only one honorable mention. I put the other one away, and I haven't even seen it. This honorable mention was going to be, no joke, this was originally going to be The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. But because I haven't even seen that yet, and I've had the DVD for like a few months now, I haven't seen it, and I don't really know how to judge it. So, it's raining again, and that wind's really hard outside. Anyway, my honorable mention is Meet the Parents. Please be a 2001 movie. It says 2000 on the box and 2001. The tape says 2001, so I'm going with that. Fuck it! Anyway, Meet the Parents. It's good. Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's a good story on, like, why you shouldn't make up your own self. Like, you shouldn't make up who you are. Just be who you are and let everyone accept you. Because if you just make up stuff and play everyone up as a fool, as fools for that, then you're the fool. I really like that moral. But the only reason this wasn't on the list was because of one thing. It's not that funny. When I say that, Along Came Polly is a better Ben Stiller performance than this. But it's still a really good movie with a good moral. Will I review it? Yes. Will I give it a further thoughts? Maybe. But right now, I do just want to say, I like the tone. I like the good idea. Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller, they kind of work okay together in this film. But if I had one other complaint, I would say I wish the movie was shorter. This is 108 minutes long. It does not need to be this long. Anyway, that's all I really have to say about this one. Honorable mention, Meet the Parents. Boy, it's getting dark up there. And oh my god, it is raining hard. Look, just be thankful that you're not near a window or else my phone would get soaked. My window is leaking. It is really bad. And now, without further ado, I'm going to try to talk a little bit louder just in case because, oh, geez, you can't even see anything out my window right now. The rain is, like, really, really bad right now. I kind of have to shout now because the rain is really, really hard. You can hear me, right? Tell me if you can hear me. Alright, here we go. My number one favorite movie of 2001 is Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Yep. Much like my... Oh, it's dying down now. Sorry. Much like my 2000s list, where I did a Nickelodeon movie as my number one, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius is my number one favorite of 2001. Orgasm in Paris for 2000, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius for 2001. It makes sense. This one has the best, I'm going to make a space-based pun, atmosphere. Go ahead, laugh. The idea of this is so good. Rain died down a little bit more. Anyway, seriously, this film has the best comedy out of all these films, the best moral lesson that you should listen to your parents because they know what's best for you. No matter what, even if it seems like they don't care that much, they really do. They want what's best for you, even though kids may think that differently. And I really like how, you should be responsible because your actions may lead to consequences, not just for yourself. And this movie prides itself so hard on that moral. I cannot seriously praise this movie as much as I already have. This movie is so good, I don't know what else to say. The jokes are great, the atmosphere, the tone, the pacing's really nice. But it's really short. It's only about 82 minutes. But seriously, guys, this is the definitive movie of 2001 for me. It really, really is. Like, and the power went out. That's nice. Anyway, well, no wonder my TV's blank. You should be able to hear me a lot better now. Great. Yeah. But seriously, guys, this movie, I gotta say, it is just one of Nickelodeon's best films. Why wasn't it on my favorite Nickelodeon movies of all time list? Well, that's because, I thought this didn't have the strongest moral out of the Nickelodeon movies. It only had the strongest moral of 2001's films. Yeah, with 2001's films, Meet the Parents and this have the best morals, but Meet the Parents is my honorable mention. Who gives a shit? But there you go. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius is definitely one hell of a genius movie. And that's it. I can finally put these movies away and get out the other 7 for my 2002 list. So, thank you all for watching, and if you'll excuse me, there's a certain other part of Hulk month that I have to get ready for. Oh yeah, that's right, the video game. But I don't have the video game. I had to throw it away. Then what should I do to end Hulk month? If I can't do that, what can I do? Wasn't there a TV show that aired back in the 70s or something? Starred Lou Ferrigno and Bill Bixby. That's it. Alright, I'll do 2 more Hulk month videos. I will review what I've done of the video game, so you'll have to bear with me. And then after that, I'll end Hulk month with my review of the Bill Bixby television pilot. That's going to be a lot of fun. Then after that, I have a Nickelodeon review. And then after that, you'll like it.